DarroleBitchie Podcast. And I'm back. What up, everybody? It's me, Bitchy, here back. Child, here back with the Hot Topics and Tea with the DarroleBitchie Podcast. Not even Hot Topics and Tea, child, because I don't care about Hot Topics and Tea. That ain't what we're talking about on the podcast. We're talking about just, child, shooting the shit. On this podcast, all I just want to do, like I said, just shoot the shit. Tell the truth. Tell nothing but the truth, so help me God, okay? I'm not in court, but I'm here, okay? I'm serving. I'm here on the bench, okay? I am in court, but I'm on the bench, okay? Or in court. Yeah, it's been a minute, y'all. Let me turn this volume down a little bit because it's very loud and I can hear it in my ear. Oh, child, I didn't hit the microphone. Y'all can hear everything, all the squeaks and squats. As I figure out, just my setup and how I want the podcast to sound and look. But y'all, let's see. So yeah, haven't heard from, me since the Bad Podcast, y'all. The Bad Podcast, we didn't just, break up like Destiny's Child. We didn't all go our own ways. Me as Beyonce going and becoming, the superstar that I am, and Kelly and Michelle just going where they go. It's not like that. Basically what happened was we all got fired. Well, we all got terminated or, laid off from our job, right before the pandemic last year in 2020. It didn't even have nothing to do with the pandemic. They were just like, child, we can go to, Beijing or, I forgot where they went, child, Malaysia or something, child. I was like, we can go to Malaysia for $2 on the cent. We're paying these motherfuckers $20. We can go over there for $2. So, thank you for your services, but they're no longer needed. Kick rocks, basically. So yeah, we got fired, and then the pandemic hit. So it was just like we couldn't get together, we couldn't sit in a circle. Yeah, we could have done it virtually, but it's just not the same as having our podcast drink together and just kikiing before we start the show, and then me just pressing record and starting the show like I would do. So yeah, that's what happened with the Bad Podcast. I'm sure when this pandemic is over, we will reunite. One day we'll reunite, y'all. Come back for a reunion special, y'all. Bad Girls Club reunion special type shit, y'all. But until now, you're stuck with me. I love you too, though. So I just want to fill y'all in on some shit and just talk about some shit. I got some stories for y'all and just want to talk. Like I said, shoot the shit. A lot of people, they think that they know me, but they don't. So I'm just going to share, just stories from my past and just growing up and why I am the way I am and do the things that I do and think the way that I think. And yeah. So the first thing I wanted to tell you guys is that I have started a new, little venture, a little lane that I got in. I don't have a car, but I've, I like to stay in my own lane, but I've gone ahead and put the blinker on and got over into a new lane. Combining two things that I love, using on the daily, which is food, and weed. So I'm starting my own little, infused, candy, baked goods, drinks, different things like that. I'm starting off with the candies and like the little, the cereals and like the sprays and then the drinks. But we're going to expand. I want to do Oreos. I want to do cereals. I want to do, eventually like, brownies and bars that can be shipped out and stuff like that, hopefully. And I'm not doing this legally. I'm starting out, trap shop, but, I am actually, looking to get my license and looking to actually have a license and being able to do this and make these and make them, package them, and sell them to retailers who want to sell them to their people for $5, because all of these edibles are cheap or high as fuck. Now I'm not saying my prices are $5. Don't get it twisted. They're not $5 at all. But I'm starting off now, and then if I get bigger, when I get my license and start distributing on a bigger scale, I will have $5 edibles. Like, there's no reason for edibles to cost more than $5 if you have clientele and if you have a steady stream of coin coming in. If I'm making $100,000 off these edibles, I don't mind selling them for $5 and continuing to just make $100,000. Okay, shit. So yeah, that's coming soon. Child, y'all will be so proud of me. Like, bitch, I didn't order, and y'all gonna hear me hitting my little thing because I want to check the time and check everything else. But child, I didn't went on my stores and searched everywhere I need to search. Amazon, just online, little weed shops and little smoke shops and everything else. Found, little stuff that I'm happy with for my first drop. Like I said, I'm going to do gummies. I'm going to do cereals. I'm going to do Flamin' Hots. I'm going to do infused lemonades, like AIDS. limeade, lemonade, and those type of limeades and stuff like that. And I'm going to do like the little candy sprays. Remember we used to have the little warhead sprays, and we would spray in my mama in our mouth and like that when we get that sour in our mouth, bitch. So I'm gonna make some of those, and they're gonna be infused. I've been studying. I already work for a cannabis company, so I've been studying all of the literature. If you smell, the tongue does move very fast. If you're interested in finding out, I've studied all of the literature. Had to slow down. There's a lot of L's, and like I said, the tongue is very. If you smell, I miss when The Rock would do that. If you smell, look at the tongue, look at the tongue, look at the tongue. Ow! What, The Rock? By the way, the man who plays The Rock on his show in college, call me, sir. I don't know what your name is, but I know you in Hollywood because you playing The Rock. Call me. Oh my God, he is so fine, y'all. Go watch The Rock show, Young Rock on NBC if you're not watching it. Support The Rock, y'all. It's on Hulu and all those, streaming services and stuff like that. It's a good show. And the man who played The Rock in college is fine. The one who played him in high school fine too, but he better be of age. If he ain't of age, he ugly. If he 18 and up, 21 and up actually, he fine shit. He look like he's 21, but he playing a high schooler. But I know he at least 21, but he fine shit. Back to the edible, child. So yeah, that's coming soon. I'm so excited about that, child. And got all my like I said, I've studied all the literature on how to make, the butters, the tinctures, the oils, the simple syrups, the flavor, this and that. I just know how to take the butter and now make a large batch of it and break it down into milligrams. So each of my bags are going to be 300 milligrams and up. I would say probably 4 the way that I'm going to make them with the sugar and the tincture, but it's going to be a hit, and I just hope that it's going to be a hit. I think it is. I already have people on my Facebook and people just hitting me up, family members, and this is more so like people in Cali. You may not want it because you're like, shit, I can go get. You only gonna get a 100 milligram bag for $10, but at least you can get my shit for $300. Be some $20. This is more so for people who cannot find edibles near them. They're like, damn, I don't want to smoke, but I do need the cannabis for health purposes, to sleep, to relieve pain. For the CBD, I'm gonna have the CBD products, bitch. Might even make some bath bombs, CBD bath bombs, bitch. I can make those with my little machine, bitch. All right. So I'm just excited to have something to be excited about, y'all. The reason why I say I'm excited to have something to be excited about is because I've come to the understanding of God. Men have made this, understanding. I feel that I don't think that I'm going to have a husband or a boyfriend anytime soon. I don't know if I'll ever have one because I'm 32 and I have only had one serious one, along with a lot of trade and a lot of DL niggas. But one serious boyfriend who we were together for like 2 years, and that was 2012. So I don't know if it's going to happen for me again, and I've understood that. So I'm just trying to find things to keep me busy and keep my mind off that. So be on the lookout if you're interested in ordering some finely made edibles. I am going to be following COVID rules. I will be wearing a mask. I will be wearing like a little, I'm going to be all chefed up, bitch. So gloves, everything's going to be, I'm taking this serious. This is not no joke. This is not no coonery and buffoonery, bitch. You're gonna get a nice package, beautifully. I'm so excited for y'all to see what I picked out, bitch. And I'm so excited for y'all to tell me how it tastes and what y'all feel. So, speaking of cannabis, I want to tell y'all about the first time I smoked weed, child. So the first time I smoked weed, believe it or not, I ain't smoked weed until I was in college, child. I was such a good, child in middle school and high school, because come to find out, some of the people who I knew and was hanging around with, child, they was doing more than smoking when we was in middle school and high school, bitch. So I was very just a good boy because I just thought that these drugs were bad, and I always heard that smoking weed was bad. So Ryan Rakovics, my sis Jeannie, my sis Mariah, and they had came out to Western for one weekend, child. And they was like, oh, I forgot which one of them. So one of them had some weed, child. And they're like, we gonna smoke. You want to smoke? I'm like, I don't really smoke, and we can't smoke. I live in a dorm, but we can go to my car and y'all can smoke. So we go to my car, child. I had a car in college, yo. Those was like, ass, bitch. I was the only one in college who had a car, bitch. In my little group of friends, bitch. I was always driving. Can we go to Walmart? Yeah. I mean, I don't really gotta go to Walmart, but I'll take you. Okay. So we go to my car and they start lighting up their little bowl. And they're like, come on, Daryl, just do it. Go ahead and try it. It ain't nothing but some weeds. I'm like, child, it ain't nothing but some weeds. So all they doing is laughing and acting silly as hell. So I might as well go and smoke it. I felt like I had already had a contact high because we was hotboxing in my car. We might have had the window cracked down the tiniest bit so the smoke didn't show coming out the car, but it was a hot box. So I went ahead and smoked it, child, and enjoyed it. I felt exactly what they felt, which was I was just laughing my ass off. I just felt like a tingly feeling, just like a very good feeling. It's nothing that you need to be worried about getting addicted to and stuff like that. And bitch, I've been smoking ever since, y'all. Came home that summer from college, like, child, I smoked for the first time. They're like, bitch, you smoke now? I got weed on me now. Everybody smoked. I was late to the party, child. But yeah, so that was like 2008, bitch, maybe 2008. So I've been smoking ever since, child. Not every day, but I smoke, child. I enjoy it. It's really for medical purposes, child, because if I didn't smoke, I feel like I still would feel good, but smoking just helps me to maintain that good feeling. Like I don't necessarily have to think negative if I've had an edible or something like that. I just feel like a very good light feeling. So to each his own, bitch. I want to talk about the first time I was bullied that I remember, y'all. So the first time I was bullied, I think it was that I remember was in 3rd grade. And Victoria, if you listen to this podcast, you probably remember this bitch. One of my best friends from elementary school, middle school, bitch. So Byron Hill, we was walking back from the park, and we had just left recess. We was in, I think, Miss Ectornaut class. So Miss Ectornaut was in the front, leading the line. Everybody be in line. We going back into this building. We're leaving recess. So I don't know why he thought I said something about his mama. I don't even think he thought I said something about his mama. He just wanted to hit me because I was the gay. I don't even know. He might have thought I was gay or something like that, but he just wanted to bully me, child. So he punched me in the face, in my upper lip, and I think it was bleeding. And I do remember crying. I was in like 3rd or 4th grade, so of course I'm gonna cry. And then Miss Section, I was just like, what's wrong? And I'm like, he just hit me for no reason. Like, what the fuck? I ain't say what the fuck, but I'm just like, in my head, that's what I was thinking. Like, dumbass bitch, why the fuck did you just hit me? And she's like, Byron, go to the principal's office now. Sent his ass to the principal's office. He was suspended or something for a couple days with his dumb ass. I just don't like bullies. And like, I think after that, I started to have a little mouth on me. It was like, bitch, if you come for me, I'm gonna come right back for your ass. I'm not being nice and I'm not being naive no more. I went into middle school. And then I had to go into middle school with mixed group motherfuckers. So it was like all the people who I went to elementary school plus all the other 3 elementary schools, we had to mix and combine. So I had to deal with the bullies from my school and the bullies from the 3 other schools, bitch. So I went into middle school like, okay, bitch, if motherfuckers try me, I'm not gonna start none, but I will finish it if I have to, bitch. And I did do that in middle school when somebody tried to fight me. He started it and I finished. I ain't beat his ass, but I ain't lose. And my face came out clean. Not one touch, not one scratch. So, all of y'all now, since we grown, tell your kids to stop. Don't bully. Tell your kids to leave people alone. Because we see now motherfuckers bringing guns to school. They was bringing them to school when we was kids too, but they really bringing them now. So tell your kids to leave people alone, child. We don't need no more kids being bullied and shooting nobody because they was getting bullied. Or killing themselves because they was being bullied, because that's also what's happening. So get your kids. Shit. You was baby. Don't let them be baby kids. Shit. Next thing I want to talk about Coming to America. And at first, I really did slay Coming to America with my critique. I was like, that movie was so stupid. But now that I rewatched it, the thing that I hated about it is that it wasn't longer. It was actually a really good movie. Leslie Jones was so motherfucking funny in that movie, y'all. Like, Leslie Jones gave me my life. She, like, the movie was funny as fuck because of her. Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall banter was cute. I love seeing all the original cast back together. The additions was so cute. Jermaine Fowler, Akeem's son, I have the biggest crush on him. Jermaine, if you listen to this, because I will tag you if you hear this, I love you. And I don't think you're gay, but if you are, I would love to go on a date with you just to sit and pick your brain. All I'm gonna do is just ask you how the movie was, what Eddie was doing, what Arsenio was doing. Like, that's all I'm gonna do. He is so fine to me, y'all. And I had a crush on him before he was in this motherfucking movie. He was on an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Celebrity Edition, where they pick like straight men to come on and do the drag. You know, do what the drag queens do. Just be on a round of the competition. You do a little mini challenge. You do a main challenge, and you lip sync for your life. And he did good. He played Kevin Hart in drag. He was funny on his little thing, and I loved him ever since then. I was like, he cute. But now when I see him on this, and then be seeing how he look now with his little lavender hair, that lavender color on you is so good, Jermaine. Call me, okay? What else was good? Seeing the deity funeral scene was funny. Like, who has their funeral while they still alive? Like, I want to have it while I'm still here. That was sickening, though. That funeral was sickening, bitch. Gladys Knight said, leaving from that midnight train to Zamunda. I said, not midnight train, to Zamunda, child. Eddie Murphy talking about, I am on fleek. Can you tell? My new clothes are on fleek. And then I didn't even know that that's the light-skinned daughter was Eddie Murphy's daughter. Yes, ma'am, for having your daughter in a remake. Like, yes. Playing your daughter, okay? Yes, Sister Murphy. I don't know her name, but Sister Murphy. What else did I like, child? I'm trying to think. I was over Rotimi. Like, I hope that budget could have went to me, and I could have had more lines and more of a character. I could have been a new Louis Anderson. Like, yeah, I'm now working at the Zamunda. I'm sweeping the floors now, but pretty soon I'll be throwing the flowers. Like, y'all could have gave me that. Y'all just had him because he was light-skinned and put some fake dreads on him. He didn't say a word. All he did was a light-skinned face. Waste of money, waste of a budget, and I hope y'all didn't give him much. I hope he worked for free, actually. Bro, Timmy, if you got paid for that, get the money back to Eddie. Shit. Tiana Taylor, yes, ma'am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps in a yes for Tiana Taylor. She said, do. Baby, Tiana came in and gave me just black royalty teas, okay? She gave me my motherfucking life. So, I think that was about it. Like I said, I wanted it to be longer. Like, in my mind, what I would have did with the movie was all of the shit that happened in the movie would have happened, except for at the end, Rotimi and Jermaine would have did some kind of battle, just kind of similar of a little playoff of Black Panther, but more intense. Like, they would have battled each other in those you know, you have to know this. It should have been some kind of a battle. That would have been the climax to everything coming out. And then during the battle, the sister would have jumped in like, the brother would have almost lost, but at the last second, lifeline. You are offered one lifeline. He uses it. She comes in, the answer is Sitata. And then she becomes the king. And then that's how what I would have did with the movie. So, as you see, I do like to write. I do have a creative mind. That's what I would have done with the movie. That's the only thing that I did not like about the movie. Other than that, the movie was amazing. I love seeing everybody back. It was great. The auditions were amazing. Like I said, Jermaine, Leslie, Lunel, what's his name? Damn, his name is on the tip of my motherfucking tongue. The one who got into the Walmart truck accident. Tracy Morgan. As soon as I said Walmart, Tracy, okay. Him. All the auditions was cute. The sisters at the end, the twin sisters who did the little they came back. Sasha Chocolate came back. The barbershop scene, it was good. I loved it. So I take back anything I may have said on Twitter. Shut up. We can change our minds, bitch. I used to say I didn't like oatmeal. Now I do, with a little bit of brown sugar and some cut up apple, okay? So we can change our minds, okay? Yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about, y'all. I just wanted to give y'all a little 20 minutes of my time. Take up a little 20 minutes of y'all so y'all can give me that, y'all. It's free. Treated by DB is coming soon. Get your edibles, y'all. Free shipping. I'm going to have rewards programs. I'm going to be giving away free stuff. I'm going to send away a couple boxes just to make sure the shit ships right. So I will be hitting up a couple of my business owner friends who I've either bought from or support or love, just to send them a little box. You know, you ain't even got to eat them, shit. I'm going to make sure you eat them first because I ain't finna waste my product now, shit. But yeah, until next time, follow me on all my social medias. Hashtag DarroleBitchie on all your social medias too. You'll find something of mine, bitch. Deuces! DarroleBitchie Podcast. See you next time.